An Agawam family gets a shocking visit from police overnight. They were sent to a home in Feeding Hills thinking there was an active shooter inside, but all this turned out to be a hoax. It's called swatting, which involves tricking emergency responders like police to respond to a false report. And here's how it played out in Agawam. It all started around 1 this morning when Agawam police received a call from Cambridge police who said they were called about a shooting at a home in the Feeding Hills neighborhood. The caller said a 17-year-old boy was high on meth and had shot his mother. Police responded, evacuated the Agawam home, and found there was no shooter. They eventually determined the call was a hoax. Police say the call was the result of a dispute through an online video game service. The Agawam teen had been playing an online game with a person from the West Coast. So why would someone perpetrate a hoax like this? Stan Prager is president of GoGeeks Computer Rescue in East Longmeadow.
And what it essentially is somebody who's playing an online game with you who is not happy that they lost. So they're taking an extreme measure to take revenge.
The term swatting comes from SWAT teams showing up for these false alarms. What's disturbing about this case is that the person in California knew the street address of the Agawam teen.
It's possible that he had given up where he lived, just in conversation to somebody. It's also possible and more likely that his Facebook account perhaps did not have all of its privacy settings in place.
Prager says there's a lesson to be learned here. Make sure privacy settings are put in place on sites like Facebook to protect your personal information.
When you're playing an online game, you don't know the other people who are playing it. You know them by their avatar or by their screen name that they have. You don't know who they are. You could be playing with somebody who is potentially deranged.
Now, Prager says swatting's been around for a few years now. He said it first started in 2008, but it's become more prevalent these days. Well, in